Let me ask you about this moment that just broke tonight. Donald Trump was holding a town hall meeting in New Hampshire, I believe, and he was asked the following question about Muslims and Barack Obama. Watch.
From White Plains, amen, okay? We have a problem in this country. It's called Muslims. We know our current president is one. Right. You know he's not even an American.
We need this
birth
question.
certificate, man. But anyway, we have training camps growing where they want to kill us. Mm-hmm. That's my question. When can we get rid of it?
We're going to be looking at a lot of different things. And, you know, a lot of people are saying that, and a lot of people are saying that bad things are happening out there. We're going to be looking at that and plenty of other things.
Now, already, Trump is getting hit for answering that with, we're going to be looking at a lot of different things, as opposed to taking on the premise of the question. And just before I get your answer, I refer you back to this moment with John McCain in 2008 when he was put in a similar position. Watch.
I can't trust Obama. I have read about him, and he's an Arab. He is not.
No, ma'am. He's a decent family man, citizen that I just happen to have disagreements with on fundamental issues, and that's what this campaign is all about. He's not. Thank you.
She had said he's an Arab, and he said he's not. Your thoughts on the two men in the back?
I think that actually shows a fundamental difference right there, to show that Trump is not prepared to handle the tough questions like that, especially questions that are quote-unquote politically incorrect like that. McCain handled it very well.
In his defense, I'm sure he was caught off guard. He said that, like, this has to be the first question.
He was very caught off guard, but McCain handled it well with poise and was very cool, calm, and collective about it, and really bounced back there. What Trump could have done, if as a real politician, he could have gone and pointed out to the Iran deal and the problem of Islamic terrorism. Yes, but Barack Obama...
But do you think he had a duty to stand up and say no? No about Barack Obama?
I think even if he was caught off guard, I'm surely Senator McCain was caught off guard as well. But you could see so much more about his character, that he's willing to defend his opponent as still being a good person. He just simply has disagreements with him. Whereas Donald Trump really didn't do anything. He just looked totally lost in the sauce, had no clue what to do.
I think that's a fact that we're looking back at 2008 as opposed to current day. And there is a lot of changes and a lot of things that have been exposed about Obama. You know, his past history and Reverend Wright and all these other things. When McCain was...
Well, he's not a Muslim.
Well, we don't...
No, he's not.
Well, no, we do know.
We do know that, yeah.
Well, okay, but all of these ties didn't come about until later on, I would say, until way after 2008.
Go ahead.
We've seen some surveys that come out, and people were being... lambasted because Republicans, a large number of them, said that he wasn't Christian. And there were newspaper stories that said 54% of Republican voters didn't think he was Christian. The question I wanted to ask, why did 25% of Democrats think that he wasn't a Christian? And then I started looking it up online, and there are large numbers of Americans who have problems with both the philosophical and religious background of our president. That's not on the American people. That's the president's job to engage them in a way. So
the president has said repeatedly that he is a Christian, that he is not a Muslim. And this was made a campaign issue back in 2008, and it was put to bed even by John McCain, saying no. Now it resurrects itself in a question that was objectively ugly. I don't know whether the questioner was real or a plant or what he was, but the question itself, do you disagree? Was the question not ugly?
I think the question was ugly, but I don't think it's necessarily the responsibility of any particular candidate to own what Americans say.
Well, the response was we're looking into it.
In America, you get to call out the President of the United States.
The basic problem here is that Trump has shown that he can't represent all Americans. There are Muslim Americans, there are Hispanic Americans, and the President has to be able to connect with all of them, not just the Republican base.
Thank you.